Happy Halloween! Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. And I'm very excited for today's video, man. We are talking about one of the most famous franchises of all time. I'm going to be ranking them, and that is the Halloween franchise. Yeah, I am a huge Michael Myers fan. He's my second favorite horror character, just slightly below Ghostface, but basically they're tied. Love those two. All the others don't even compare to those two. They are just awesome. And yeah, so I'm not a huge fan of the franchise. Obviously, I think most people can agree the franchise is terrible, but it does have some of the best movies ever made containing in it. So yes, that's what I'm going to be doing for you guys. I'm going to be ranking all 10 Halloween films. Now, from the worst to the best. Now, you guys just noticed that I said 10. There's actually 13 films in the franchise, and there's actually 3 movies in this franchise I've never seen. So quickly, I'm just going to list those 3 films, tell you guys the reason why I haven't seen them, and then we'll actually get to ranking the 10 Halloween films that I actually have seen. So the first movie that I haven't seen, then 2 of these are really going to piss you guys off that I haven't seen them. And that first one is Halloween 2 from 1981. John Carpenter's Halloween 2. It's kind of crazy that I haven't seen it because I've seen the original, and this movie takes place right after the original. And I've heard this movie is fantastic. A lot of people consider this one of the best Halloween movies. There's probably some people out there who prefer this movie to the original. It's crazy, but I can't say it because I've never seen it. But yeah, I know a little bit about this movie. I know it's set in the hospital, and again, I know it's set right after the original on the same night. Pretty sure Michael Myers gets defeated, and I don't know how he gets defeated, but he gets defeated by, pretty sure, Loomis, and because he gets a burn on his face. And yeah, so I know a little bit about that film, and I've heard pretty good things about that, so I'm pretty pissed I haven't seen it. Now, the reason why I haven't seen any of these 3 films is because you have to rent or buy them. They are not on a streaming service. One of them is on a streaming service, just one I don't own. But Halloween 2 and one other movie are just generally not on a streaming service. Unless Halloween 2 might be on Shudder. I don't own it. But yeah. My parents own a lot of streaming services, so it's only fair that we can't rent or buy movies. So unfortunately, Halloween 2 you have to rent or buy, so that's the reason why I haven't seen it. But once it does come on a streaming service, I'm watching it. Now, the next movie that I haven't seen is not a big deal that I haven't seen it, and that is Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. Which, I know a little bit about this movie as well, not that much, though. I'm pretty sure, obviously, I know this movie has nothing to do with Michael Myers or the Halloween franchise at all. A lot of people don't like this movie, basically, because it has nothing to do with the franchise, and a lot of people say it should just be called Season of the Witch and all that, and yeah, and I've heard mixed things. A lot of people hate this movie just because it has nothing to do with Michael Myers. And then some people are like, yeah, you can get rid of that and just lower your expectations of seeing Michael Myers in this film. And then it's actually a really cool movie. And I'm pretty sure the plot is something to do with kids wearing masks. And when they stare at this specific commercial or something on the TV, they die with the mask on or something like that. I'm pretty sure that's kind of the plot of the movie. It's interesting, and I still want to see this movie. It's still on my to-watch list, but yeah. I'm pretty sure this is on, Hollywood Suite or something. I don't know. But, yeah. Kind of the reason here, and yeah. And the final movie, the one I'm actually most pissed about that I've never seen, and that is Halloween Kills from 2021. Yeah. I'm so pissed I haven't seen it. This is a movie that I hear bad reviews on. A lot of people hate this movie mainly because of the dialogue and all that. I'm like, okay, is this movie really bad? I've seen the trailer thousands of times. I think the trailer for this movie is one of the best trailers ever to come out. And I'm just dying to see this movie. That part where he walks out of the fire, he emerges out of the fire and just kills all those firefighters, man. I'm just I need to see this movie. So the day this movie comes out on a streaming service, I'm going to watch it because I'm dying to see this movie. I don't know if I'm going to like it, if I'm going to dislike it. I don't know. I really hope I like this one because, that fire scene looks awesome. And a lot of the other kills look incredible. I mean, it's in the name. So, yeah. But those are the 3 Halloween movies, unfortunately, I've never seen before. Yes, I'm very upset I haven't seen them. It's only because they're not on a streaming service, and you need to rent them, so Yeah, it's just a rule in my household. So I promise you guys, once they do, and once I probably see those three, I'll probably do another ranking of the franchise, just included with those three movies, and then we'll rank all 13 Halloween films, so then I've actually completed the franchise. But without saying, let's get straight to the ranking. So coming in last place for the worst Halloween movie is none other than Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers. Yes, I'm just going to come out and say it right out of the gate. I hate this movie. I hate it. It is an atrocious movie. It just pisses me off. I've only seen it once, and I'm never going to watch it again, because this movie, I've never been so pissed off in my life. There's more movies that have probably pissed me off more, but this movie really did a number on me. Yeah, everything is wrong with this movie. Like, sure, you can get maybe a little bit of fun with Michael Myers going around and killing a couple people and stuff, and maybe you can get a little bit of fun out of that, but everything else in this movie is just terrible. For some reason, Jamie Lloyd is a mute for half the movie, so like every scene with her in the mental hospital and she's either trying to speak or she's like having some sort of seizure or whatever is just kind of uninteresting because it happens like 4 times each in the movie. The movie also comes out and just completely demolishes the amazing ending from Halloween 4. Like, Halloween 4 had the best ending in the franchise, in my opinion. Like, that ending was freaking amazing. Sometimes I just like to sit and just watch that ending and, like, just how much of a shock I had the first time I watched that. And Halloween 5 just ruins that ending. It just comes out and, like, says that Michael Myers was actually controlling Jamie and made her kill her foster mom. So, and then in this film, when she's having seizures and stuff, it's like when someone's about to die or something and Michael Myers is attacking somebody. Like, how stupid is that? Is there like some sort of power in here or something? Like, absolutely terrible. On top of that, the movie is also boring as hell. Like, it is the most boring movie in the franchise and uninteresting. Don't care about a single thing in this movie. And also, the thing that pisses me off the most is that they kill off Rachel in this movie. What the heck? So yes, I'm a huge fan of the Rachel character. I think she's the best final girl of the franchise. I know. I'm going to make that argument that she's better than Laurie Strode, even after just one movie that she was in. And she was awesome. Now, in this film, we wanted her to be the final girl, the awesome character that she was in the 4th movie. But instead, they decide to kill her off, which is pisses me off. And what pisses me off even more is they trade her in for Tina. Tina is terrible. Rachel is like top 5, maybe even top 3 best characters of the franchise. Tina is like top 5, actually no, sorry, top 2 worst characters of the franchise. Like, she's like terrible. I can't even stand her. She's not even a final girl. She has no good moments in this franchise other than her just want to party, which is not even a good moment. It's terrible. Like, she is just a terrible, terrible character when you could have had Rachel being awesome, but instead you decide to kill her off. Like, I will never forgive this movie for its sins. Like, it is just a horrible, terrible movie. I hate it, and yeah. And this is what I say after finishing Halloween 5.
No! 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 No!
Next up, coming in at 9th place, not much better, and to no one's surprise, Halloween Resurrection. Yeah, this movie's also horrible. I hate this movie as well. And this movie is probably the most, other than Halloween 5, like Halloween 5 and Resurrection are the 2 most disrespectful movies to this franchise. They commit so many crimes that are just so disrespectful to all the Halloween fans, including me because I am a huge Halloween fan. And it just commits so many crimes that it just will never be forgiven for what they did. And Halloween Resurrection, like, I'm specifically talking about the first, like, 15, 16 minutes of the film with Laurie Strode. Halloween H2O had a really cool ending where she just chops off Michael Myers' head and just ends it all. And Resurrection just comes out and says, actually, no, that didn't happen. And someone else was wearing the Michael Myers mask, and she killed a random guy. Somehow, and for some reason, he was wearing that mask, and she just killed him, and Michael Myers got away. And so then they put her in a mental hospital for 3 years, and then Michael Myers comes back and kills her. What the heck? Like, that is such a disrespectful way to end Laurie Strode's arc. Like, how could you do this? But they do it. Like, it is just so stupid. I absolutely hate that beginning. That opening is just horrible, horrible stuff. Absolutely hate it. And then the rest of the movie is kind of like Halloween 3, where, I mean, Michael Myers is in the film. That is the only thing connected to the Halloween franchise. Everything else has nothing to do with the franchise. It's just a group of, like, 20-somethings going in to film a reality TV show or whatever, and then Michael Myers is there, and he's just killing them off one by one in his family house. That's the film. That is the movie. So you go from that despicable opening scene, and then you go to this random 2000s slasher film. Kind of interesting. Now, I mean, I'm a huge slasher fan, but, like, what? This is not exactly what we were asking for, and yeah, it's pretty stupid. Not gonna lie, pretty stupid movie. These characters aren't douchebags, but they're also not likable characters. They're just generic characters that nobody cares about. All they want to do is drink beer and make out with girls. That's literally the whole, like, characters. That's really what they're written for. The final girl in this movie, don't care about her. I don't care about any of the characters. I just wanted, like, even if I wanted something out of this movie, I just wanted some good gore. And sure, you get that. Like, this movie is a little bit better. I have a little bit above Halloween 5, only because you can have some dumb, silly fun. With this movie, Halloween 5 is unwatchable. This movie, you can get a little bit of silly fun with it. But still, that opening, like, just skip it. Just skip that opening because it's so disrespectful. But even then, I think they could have done some changes, like maybe change the title of Halloween Resurrection and just change the entire thing. And also get rid of that, just delete the first 16 minutes of the film. And again, change the title to something else, nothing to do with Halloween. And then also delete Michael Myers from the film and just put a new slasher icon or something. Or just put some sort of other character in the film or something. Then, there you go. Maybe people like the movie a little bit better, but still. Really, really bad movie. And also, the way Michael Myers is defeated in this movie is getting electrocuted in the balls and getting karate kicked out of a window. That is basically how Michael Myers is defeated. So, really terrible movie. Next up, coming in 8th place, which is actually a hot take, is going to piss you guys off a lot, and that is Halloween H2O. Yes. I know the love for this movie. It's a very divisive movie, but the majority of fans love this movie. They have it in their top 5, maybe even top 3 favorite Halloween films, and I cannot stand this movie. I think it's way more watchable than the last 2 films I mentioned, but it's still a pretty bad film. And what this movie is essentially, it's just a Scream ripoff, and it's just done in the worst possible way. All the characters, I just do not give a crap about. I don't care about them at all. The kills are just terrible, like, basically almost all of them. Like, I think there's, like, 10 kills in the film? Like, there's 2 kills that are not off-screen, but the rest of the kills are off-screen. Even my favorite kill, which is Sarah's death, she actually dies off-screen. Like, her kill happens, stuff, it's cool, it's about to get a good kill, and then when he's actually about to finish her off, it just cuts away. Which is really stupid. Like, why would you cut that off? Like, you're about to have so many cool kills, and then you just get them out of there. This is probably the worst Michael Myers we've ever gotten. The mask is absolutely terrible, and I just don't, like, he's ridiculous in this movie. He does, like, some really weird stuff. The opening scene, like, the only 2 positives I can give it is the opening scene I think is done well. It's cool. And then the ending, the cool ending that we get with Laurie Strode is cool, where, like, she chops off his head and stuff. But Resurrection just screws up that ending, so it really doesn't matter anymore. And yeah, so I'm sorry, H2O fans. I know a lot of people love this movie. I just really do not like this film. Next up, coming in at 7th place is going to be Halloween 6, The Curse of Michael Myers. This is a movie where it's interesting. I don't dislike it as much as the last 3 I just mentioned, but I still think this is a pretty bad film. You get some fun moments, you get some cool kills in this movie. I think it's cool that we explore the Strode family, and also it's cool seeing Paul Rudd in a Halloween film. Everything else, though, is just, it sucks. The opening kill is killing off Jamie Lloyd, which is really, really stupid. I don't know why they kill her off, But they decide to kill her off after she has a baby. They go ahead and just finish her and kill her off, which is really stupid, like they did with Rachel. Why did they kill her off? I have no idea, but they do that. Also, the twist with the Man in Black, absolutely stupid. It's a character that we saw for 2 scenes before in this film, and then after it turns out he's the killer. Where was he in Halloween 5 exactly? Nowhere. Terrible, terrible twist. And yeah, that's basically it. Like there's good stuff in the movie. There's also trash stuff. It's a pretty bad film, but it's a movie I would consider watching again than the last 3. Like H2O, maybe I would watch again and give it a proper rewatch. And Curse of Michael Myers, definitely I would consider. The bottom 2, never again. I'm just gonna erase them from my mind. But this is still a pretty bad film. Next up, coming in at 6th place, or kind of a hot take actually. A lot of people are gonna get pissed off, but that is Rob Zombie's Halloween. Yeah, say what you want. Just say what you want. I think this is a good movie. I definitely think it's better than all the films I just mentioned. You're probably freaking out. What, Rob Zombie's Halloween is better than H2O? You're crazy. You can say that. Feel free to say it. Just don't be really mean about it or anything. But yeah, definitely express your feelings in the comments about all the hot takes here. But yeah, Rob Zombie's Halloween is definitely better than all the films I just mentioned, but it's still a really bad film. I really don't like it. The first 40 minutes of the film are terrible. If that was it's a short film alone, those 40 minutes, and we included it in this ranking, it would be at the bottom. The first 40 minutes of the film is the worst Halloween content we have ever gotten in this franchise. It is horrible. Nobody asked for Rob Zombie or anybody to expand on Michael Myers' origin story. Nobody asked that. And what's really creepy is that he's just this ordinary kid that just breaks one day and kills his sister. That is awesome. That is creepy. But then they expand on that, and then after you walk out of the film, you're like, okay, yeah, well, the original Halloween, that opening scene isn't creepy to me anymore because this origin just ruins it and makes it not creepy anymore because the way you think about it is that Michael Myers didn't get to go trick-or-treating with his mom, so then he gets pissed off and he just kills his family. And yeah, you understand, his dad is a drunk idiot, really mean guy. His mom is a stripper, and then his sister is also really mean to him. And you understand, he breaks and he kills his whole family brutally and all that. And sure, there's some cool kills out of it. But the way it's done is just so stupid, where he's just acting fine, and then eventually just eating candy, playing with it, all that stuff, blah, blah, blah. And then he just picks up a knife, picks up some tape, and he goes right to the kills. And he doesn't act like he's broken. He acts like he's fine. So it's executed horribly. The asylum part, where he's, in the mental hospital and all that, is fine. It's sort of watchable, but also it's kind of boring. Don't really care about that. And the last, 40 minutes is just a recreation of John Carpenter's Halloween. And that part is fun. I like the girl who plays Laurie Strode in this movie. Is she better than Jamie Lee Curtis? No. But she is still a great actress. She is really good in this movie. We'll talk about her more in Rob Zombie's Halloween too. But I think that she's really good in this film. And again, we get some fun kills. The last 40 minutes are actually just fun. It's just him going around, killing a bunch of people that we've already seen in the original Halloween, but then we get some new kills in this. It's just fun. I have a blast with the last 40 minutes of the film. That's why it's up here, because the last 40 minutes are just fun. And yeah, the ending, it's good stuff. And again, the actress for Laurie Strode is really, really good in this film. And everyone else, pretty good. Sam Loomis, he's good in this movie. And yeah, so the ending, or the last 40 minutes are fun, but everything else is just trash. And yeah. Next up, coming in at 5th place, is going to be Halloween Ends. Yes, it's kind of weird. I've not seen Halloween Kills, the middle of the franchise, but I have seen 2018 and Ends. Ends is the last bad movie we're going to talk about on this ranking. The next 4 movies are movies I go positive on. This is the last bad movie. But out of all the films I've mentioned, Halloween Ends is without question the best. The gap between Rob Zombie's Halloween and Halloween Ends is that. Even though I give them probably the same rating, a 4 out of 10, Halloween Ends is still really up there, because Halloween Ends, I like more than I don't like, but I still consider it a bad movie because there's one thing I really hate about this movie is that I'll explain my positives. So, like, I enjoy this movie. I think it's other than one other film, this is the most unique of the franchise. Like, this is a really unique movie. I really like that. About how it's like telling the story of this kid, Corey, and how evil really affects people and all that. I think it's a really unique idea, and how you see like how he killed that kid in the beginning. That kid was a brat, not gonna lie, but yeah, he didn't really deserve. The kid didn't deserve what happened at all. But, like, still, Corey was like he's a nice teenager at the start, and then ends up accidentally killing the kid. And yeah, but still, I think it's really cool that they're exploring the idea of showing how evil affects people and all that. And he starts off as this really nice guy, and then he's just like in shock. Everyone hates him. They treat him really terribly and stuff. And that's fine. He's a likable person until the end of the film. The end is when I really hate the kid. Like, when he teams up with Michael Myers, like, that is just weird. I don't know why they team up. Michael Myers does not team up with people, so that was really weird. And then also when he just decides to be Michael Myers and he just, like, comes up to Michael Myers' like little cave or whatever, just beats the crap out of Michael Myers and steals his mask and everything, and he walks around and kills people. Really hate that. If they did it a different way where he's not stealing Michael Myers' idea and he's just going to be his own person, that's fine. But instead, they just ruin it by him trying to be Michael Myers. And we just get a brand new Michael Myers. Like, really stupid. And what's even worse is that they do this in this film. Halloween Ends was going to be, like, in the title, Halloween Ends was going to be Laurie and Michael one last time. It's going to end the franchise. It says it in the trailer. It's in the name. It's in the poster. It's in all of it. We were expecting this. And then they just sideline that. And then for, like, and 1 hour and like 20 minutes of the film is just about Corey and all that. And the last 20 minutes of the film, they're just like, oh wait, yeah, this is supposed to be like the final nail in the coffin, the end of the Halloween franchise. So we actually we gotta get Laurie and Michael to fight. And that's really stupid. And Laurie and Michael, I'm sorry, they have barely any screen time in this film. Like, I'm sorry, what the heck? Did I miss something in Halloween Kills? Like, there's something so important that they just sideline these characters. Like, Michael Myers has like 10 minutes of screen time in the film, probably less. There is some really cool kills. Like, there's like the 4 teens who get like trapped in like this junkyard with cars or whatever, and like there's this guy who like he gets like that flame thing, just burns his head. Like, that's pretty brutal. So we get some great kills in here. It's just that I just really don't like how they sideline this whole thing. I just wish that was the entire film, and we do a different Halloween movie about Corey. That's what they should have done. But they didn't, so that's unfortunate. And I do love the ending where like they just crush his skull and then like, this is the end of Michael Myers. That is it. We are finished. So yeah, there's some really great stuff in here, but there's also some really trash stuff in here as well that I really do not like. But yeah. Next up, coming in at 4th place is going to be Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. Yeah, this is a hot take. I'm going to get a lot of hate for this. I like this movie. I really like this film. Like I just said, we got the two unique movies back to back. Halloween Ends and Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 are by far the 2 most unique Halloween films. Even though Halloween Ends like is a bad movie and like there's a humongous gap, like the gap is like gigantic, because I give Halloween Ends like a 4 out of 10. It's bad. And then Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, I go positive. I give that movie like a 7 out of 10. Like, I think it's a really good movie. And I really enjoyed most of the stuff. This is the most brutal Halloween film for sure. Like, this movie's gory. It's gnarly as hell. We get some really awesome kills in this. And I think Laurie, a lot of people trash on Laurie and say like she's a very unlikable person. I didn't find that at all. I didn't think she was like a great person, but she has like some great acting. Like the beginning when she's being rolled into the hospital and she's like, am I gonna die? And she's like crying and stuff. She's so injured all over her body. Like, that is a cold opening right there. That's really great acting. And she's like crying through the entire, like, no, sorry, not crying. She's like acting really good through the entire film. I think that's really good. Like, she's a great actress, especially as Laurie. And honestly, if we got a third movie in Rob Zombie's, like, if we got a Rob Zombie Halloween trilogy, like, I wouldn't be upset about that if we got a third movie, because like Laurie's just really good in this film. And yeah, so really enjoyed that. I do like the plot, how this movie doesn't really Halloween isn't really important, and this is about Michael Myers trying to get his family reunited, and he's going after Laurie the entire film, trying to get her um, back and like be a family again. So I think that's actually really interesting. The White Horse stuff, whatever, don't really care about that. And of course, Sam Loomis is a brat. This is the worst Loomis we've ever gotten. Like, he was such a sweet guy in the first Rob Zombie Halloween, and then here he's just like a celebrity brat in this, and he's just like, yeah, do this, and he's just walking really cool, and then he's just always yelling and all that. And then the last 15 minutes they decide, actually, no, we're going to put him back as the good Loomis that we love. Yeah, so I wasn't a fan of that. And like, it's just a fun slasher. Like, again, we get some fantastic kills. We get some good characters in here. And yeah, and like Annie's death also. Like, Annie's death, and you see Laurie's reaction to that. Pretty brutal. Like, that's a stab in the heart. Like, there's some emotional stuff. I almost cried during this movie, which is insane. I almost cried during a Halloween film. And especially a Rob Zombie directed Halloween film. But hey, that's me. So I really like this movie. And I know I'm going to get crap for that. I know it's a hot take, but I, like, Halloween 2 fans, Rob Zombie Halloween 2 fans, where are you at? Because this movie is just a lot of fun. Next up, coming in at third place, is going to be Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. Now, Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 and Return of Michael Myers could be, like, switched. Like, I give them the same rating, a 7 out of 10. They can be switched at any time. But I'm just going to go with Halloween 4 just because the ending is masterfully done. Yeah, I really enjoy this movie, and it's like the most Halloween-like. Like, it's very similar to the first movie, and I get that's gonna be a problem for some people, but not for me. That's what I want. I love that Halloween feel that this movie gives me, like the original gives me, and 2018, like, those 3 movies really get me in the Halloween mood. So every October, I'm definitely gonna check those 3 out, and I'll throw Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 on there just because that movie's really good, but it doesn't necessarily give me Halloween vibes because it's not really about Halloween. But anyway. Halloween 4, love the vibes, I just said that. Really enjoy, like, a lot of the kills and stuff. It's just Michael Myers going around, killing a bunch of people, chasing after Jamie. I think it's a really unique plot because it's following a kid this time, the child of Laurie Strode. And I think that's just really cool that, like, what's going on. I think it's just really, really cool. And yeah, so I think Jamie Lloyd is actually good in this movie. Rachel, like I said, she's actually my favorite final girl of the franchise. She is awesome. Really enjoy her. And again, I'm pissed that they killed her off in Halloween 5. But yeah, really enjoy her in this movie. And like I said, we had some great moments, some great kills. Even the side characters like Brady, who is the douchebag, who's Rachel's boyfriend, but then wants to make out and like have a fun time with like the hot chick on the street, whatever, Kelly, and then like after just goes back to Rachel and be like, I'm sorry, I'm there for you, and then after he gets his skull crushed. And then Kelly also gets an interesting kill, like the shotgun stab to the stomach or whatever. So yeah, we get some great kills in here. And of course, the thing we love the most is the insane twist ending of Halloween 4, where Jamie is actually a killer and she got corrupted by Michael Myers and evil and all that, and she decides to kill her foster mom. Insane. And then you see Loomis's reaction to that. He's like, no, 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 and like, it's incredible. It is the best ending of the franchise, in my opinion. It is awesome. Like, I'm so pissed at Halloween 5 ruined that, but yeah. So next up, coming in second place, my runner-up is going to be Halloween 2018. And this movie is a perfect legacy sequel. It is just done right. Everything. This is the best Michael Myers we've ever gotten, in my opinion. He's just the most real. The mask is absolutely incredible. Like, I just want to buy that mask for my own. I'm thinking about it. Like, that mask is insane. We get some gnarly kills. Like, this movie is pretty brutal. And yeah, my only, like, I have, like, a couple issues with the film. I think the Halloween part where, like, he's going around killing more people, like, we only get, like, 5 deaths from that, and I'm, like, acting like that's not a lot. I just wish we got a couple more kills of him just going around to people, knocking out their door, and killing them. I wish we got a little bit of more longer scenes with that, but still, what we got was fun. I just wish we got a little bit more. And there is a scene with his, like, therapist or whatever that I thought was really weird. He's, like, the new Loomis or whatever. Didn't like that, but everything else is just done great in this film. And yeah, it's just done very well. It's great acting. It just fits into the original really well. The character of Allison, really good character, really enjoy her. She's not necessarily a great final girl in this film, but I've never seen her in Halloween Kills yet. I'm pretty sure that's when she gets her time to shine, but from 2018 and Halloween Ends, she's like a good character, but not necessarily a great final girl. We'll see how she is in Halloween Kills, see what she does there. But yeah, really enjoy her character, and I just love Halloween 2018. But without question, the best Halloween film is Halloween, 1978. Love this movie. It is a masterpiece. It is my second favorite horror movie of all time. I freaking love it. Like I said, John Carpenter's masterpiece. This movie changed horror forever, and everything's great. The shots are great, like the beginning kill with him and his mask, like the first person mode, and then he kills his sister, comes out and reveals it's just a kid. It's just Michael, 6-year-old Michael. It's insane. And then also the ending is this, like, arguably the best ending of the franchise. I know I said Halloween 4 is the best, which I will stand by that, but Halloween's ending is also right up there where Jamie Lee Curtis is like, was that the boogeyman? And then Loomis is like, I believe it was. And then he looks over and Michael Myers is gone. After he shot him off the balcony, he looks over and he's just gone. And the Halloween theme just starts to play, and it's showing all the locations in the house that we are in, the famous locations. And it's just a great ending. We get some fantastic kills. Obviously, Bob's death, really iconic. It's ridiculous how a kitchen knife holds him up. But still, we get some other great kills in this movie. We get some very iconic lines, like, I guess it's Halloween, everyone's entitled to one good scare. Or was that the boogeyman, all that stuff. Like, it is just a masterpiece and arguably one of the best movies ever made. So there you have it. That's my ranking of all 10 Halloween movies that I've seen. I have to see the other 3. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and have a great rest of your day.
You know, it's Halloween. I guess everyone's entitled to one good